Eugene, I'm going to switch gears coming to you and bring it back to the secular world and the political world, because stuff's happening in that building over there on the House side, and there's a lot of conversation. Speaker Mike Johnson is in trouble with the House Freedom Caucus and Marjorie Taylor Greene and her motion to vacate, and now the spotlight is on Democrats. Yeah. Democrats, what y'all going to do when the time comes and you got to vote or not vote for Mike Johnson? Two Democratic members of the House were on separate shows. Congressman Khanna of California was on Fox News Sunday. Congressman Jerry Connolly of Virginia was on with Alex Witt on MSNBC. Listen to Khanna and then Connolly and what they have to say about what they would do if they were faced with having to vote to save Mike Johnson.
I would consider it under two conditions. One, we get the aid into Ukraine, so we stand up to Putin. And two, let's get the $600 million to rebuild the bridge in Baltimore.
From the Bible.
To reward him because he finally brings up a bill that's going to pass with 300 votes, well, that's his job. That's not doing us a favor that has to be rewarded. So I part ways with those who say we owe him something. We don't. He owes us something.
And so the thing here that they have in common is that Ro Khanna is saying, give me funding for Baltimore and give me funding for Ukraine. And Congressman Connolly is saying, you should be giving us Ukraine as a matter of course. So what's going to happen? What's the reporting?
Yeah, there are a lot of people in both of those camps, right? We want to get things from you in order to give you and save you, Mike Johnson, from being the next Kevin McCarthy, but also do your job. We don't care. The only opinion that's going to really matter at the end of the day is Hakeem Jeffries, right? He leads this caucus he's strong with how he leads it. He learned from Nancy Pelosi and kind of knowing what his team needs to be doing, and also giving them permission to go out and say, I'm not going to do this, while also whipping the votes to get what they want. And they have kind of already signaled that they're okay with saving him because of the things, because the people that would come next, in their view, are going to be much worse than Mike Johnson. That's something that Democrats and leadership have said over and over again, right? He was much more further right than Kevin McCarthy, and the person after that is going to probably be much more further right than him. And so they are having those conversations. It's also not completely clear if Marjorie Taylor Greene is actually going to pull the trigger on her motion to vacate, right? Not the way that she did it, kind of just like sitting there as an open threat. But Mike Johnson is in actual trouble because they have proven over and over again they don't care about their leadership in the conference. They want them to do what they want their leadership to do, what the House Freedom Caucus wants. They don't care about the larger aspect, and more importantly, some of them don't even really care about governing when you talk about.
Well, right. I mean, a lot of those folks, whether in the House Freedom Caucus or just